mean, I can't really say that I had high expectations for this movie. None of the Ant-Man movies were ever like really good. And also the Rotten Tomato score for this was initially quite low. It still is quite low. So I definitely didn't think it would be an amazing movie. After watching it, I can say for certainty that I was right. It's not exactly a terrible movie, but it's just very like average. Not even average, it's just kind of weird. Like, it's not something I expected. I expected it not to be that great. I just didn't expect it to be like this. First of all, let me address the elephant in the room. MODOK. What is going on with MODOK? Why wouldn't they make him look like this? Like, the CGI is absolutely atrocious. I'm going to be honest though, seeing MODOK was the only time I laughed while watching this movie. So they're probably lucky that they added him in. Watching the characters talk to each other on screen made me come to the realisation that I don't really care about any of these characters, except for maybe Ant-Man. That's just because it's Paul Rudd. The world building in this movie is just not very good. Like, at the end, I didn't really care about the world that they were in, the quantum realm. It doesn't really look good either. And as for that girl that was there, the native girl from the quantum realm, I don't even know her name. I honestly forget where she even went in the end. Also, the movie was just not very funny. Like, the only thing that made me laugh was MODOK, and that's just because of how terrible he looked. There were a lot of moments in the movie that were actually pretty cringe.
I don't know what to be. Tell me what to be.
I don't know, just don't be a dick.
Also, I didn't expect to see Bill Murray in this movie at all. Anyways, the most disappointing bit about this movie was definitely the villain, Kang the Conqueror. I mean, the acting was great by the actor. Absolutely fantastic, but as a whole, definitely disappointing. He was definitely weaker than I expected. I mean, how are you going to get beaten by a bunch of ants? Kang is meant to be like the new Thanos. How could he be beaten by a bunch of ants? That's just insane. It's definitely a disappointing beginning to Phase 5. There's nothing about this movie to absolutely infuriate me, but at the same time there's nothing to interest me. It's just very disappointing. I mean, I wanted to see Kang be really cool in this movie. And overall, yeah, like, the acting was great, and he definitely did the best he could with the dialogue he was given. But overall, as a villain, he just wasn't that menacing, and he wasn't that powerful. To be honest, I think DC is where it's at this stage. MCU has gone past its heyday. But alas, we'll see what the future will hold.